we could have a national conversation? And what shape or form should this conversation take?
It is possible to have a national conversation if people are serious and if people are not selfish. In that house, I wouldn't blame any side. All sides are guilty. We're all guilty. Because apart from even the National Assembly, there are people going to the media, there are people using the pulpit, there are people going to the streets and telling people many, many, many things. And I would want to say, and especially the issues about the community and the Kikuyu community and unfortunate incidents that happened, and we know a lot of Kikuyu are doing business in Nairobi. And unfortunately, again, they are the same people who were affected a lot last week. I saw a lady crying when her entire shop was looted. There was nothing. There was nothing. And I think we need to ask ourselves, whether it's me or whether it's the other person, the pain that you took that lady, the pain that you took that business person who had taken a loan to even equip that small shop, and then one day you wake up, there is totally nothing. If you're upset with the president, is this a lady who upset you? Why would you destroy? Why would you loot? Why would you go and steal from an innocent Kenyan like you, who is struggling like you, to punish the government or to make the government look bad? It is bad, it's unfortunate. So we need to have this national conversation. And when you ask what formula it needs to be, there's no, I will not say that there's one fit all, but I've said last weekend when I sampled and when we did that function with the young people, I saw satisfaction. I saw young people who want to ask questions because we must give guidance, who want to be guided. And especially when you go to their level and say, let us share our stories. And I think mentorship is very key. Where we also need, and I want to call upon the professionals of this nation, let us not leave our country to the politicians only. And the politicians, we're only 349 in parliament and a few, so we are not even 500, we are 400 and something. 400 people cannot determine how the direction this country takes. And we need to start...
They're the representatives of the people.
They're the representative of the people, but it doesn't mean that they're the sharpest or they're the ones who have all the ideas. I always started, and I'll say, even when I was in the media before, what I did is that I started my foundation and I started going back to my primary school, where I went to school. And I found those young people and I could tell them I was seated, I used to go to this class, I used to come to this school without shoes, and we would relate and we would talk with these people. And they would see, oh, she has come with a good car, or she's looking nice, or she was in this school. So you inspire and give hope to that child. But what are we seeing? From the morning, if we open the TV, our TV stations, you find sad killings. You know, what we are feeding our children, we are actually raising almost animals, people with no feelings. When you open the newspaper, what are we getting as the headlines? It's a lot of hopelessness. And we normally say garbage in, garbage out. So what we are exposing our children to, that is what they are going to become. They are going to be adults with no hearts. It was unfortunate, and I don't know whether my colleagues saw it last week, when children started sending money to a mortician and saying, when I come, take care of me. And I think even the M-Pesa for that lady was full. And saying, Liz, I want you, when I come to the morgue, I'll be there. They were saying, we are going to have breakfast at home. I don't know, lunch at State House, dinner in a morgue. You can see lack of hope. So what we need to do as parents, and that's what I said, professionals wake up. And I want to challenge even the ones who are listening to us today. Let us not leave this country to a few individuals because we elected them. Mm-hmm. Let us go inspire these children. I am very sure from the ward level. If we have, because sometimes if I'll go, I might want my side of the story or to fit me. And so I would go and try to change the narrative. We need people who are neutral, who can go and engage from the ward level, even from the location level.
Okay.
Let us go and talk to let us go and ask them, what is the problem? And number two, if we know the problem that we are having currently is about unemployment, is about lack of jobs. So are we still having industries? We need to start creating job opportunities, okay? So even the conversation, even in parliament, we need to stop and tone down on the politics. And it's unfortunate that this parliament, when we started, we have never settled. We waste a lot of time not focusing on the main agenda, but focusing on the politics. And it's unfortunately, that's what I'm saying.
We're already in a politically agitated
it is, and we have
mood.
2 years to go.
My question is,